College basketball on CBS Sports Network is presented by Chase Freedom Unlimited. This is the TAC, the Thomas Assembly Center in Ruston, Louisiana, home to Louisiana Tech, and today host to a Conference USA matchup between Western Kentucky and the Bulldogs. Happy New Year, one and all. Happy 2022. Dave Ryan alongside the coach, Pete Gillen. Pete, it's been a while. Great to be with you again.
Great to be with you, Dave. It's going to be great. Looking forward to it. It's a big-time game, Dave. La Tech and Western Kentucky are tremendous. They both can really score. They run up and down the court, chucking and ducking, heaving and leaving, blocking shots, stealing. This is a statement game. This is going to be fun.
For Louisiana Tech, the definition of a powerful power forward has got to be Kenneth Lofton Jr.
Kenneth Lofton Jr. is a wrecking machine in a low post. He controls the paint offensively and defensively. He can hit the outside shot. He's really a special player. He can take over a game at any time. Very smart player. He really is a terrific player. You got to stop him today.
Now for West Kentucky, Jarius Hamilton, Maryland transfer. He's a really good player. And Jamarion Sharp, coach, tallest player in the nation, 7'5", a SWAT master.
Unbelievable. Jamarion Sharp is the tallest guy in the country, Dave, as you mentioned, 7'5". He blocks 5 shots a game to lead the country. He gets better every time he steps on the floor. He started the last 9 games, and he's doing great, 77% for the field. Now we got Jarius Hamilton, a transfer from Maryland. He can score on all 3 levels, knock down a shot, attack the basket, mid-range game. He's got to play well today for them to win.
When we come back to Ruston, it is game time. We love the matchup. 2 high-power Conference USA teams sure to be contenders to win the league championship this year. Head-to-head, Western Kentucky and Tech.
NFL fans, hungry for a big win this week? With DraftKings, bet $5 on any NFL team to win their game, and if they do, you win $200 in free bets. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, baby. I could go for some chicken. That actually sounds pretty good. Anyway, download the DraftKings app. Sign up with the promo code, bet $5 to win $200, and make it rain with an official sports betting partner of the NFL.
All right, here we go. Miller in motion. Wait, is that a baby on the field?
It looks like it, Craig.
And the defensive linemen are playing peekaboo. I've never seen anything like that before.
Harris now appears to be burping the baby.
That's a great moment right there.
Ref going to the rule book here.
Well, wait a minute. Harris is off to the races.
We don't need any more trick plays.
Touchdown!
But we could all use more ways to save.
Are you kidding me?
It's going to be a long bus ride home for the defense.
Switch to Geico for more ways to save.
Shop Mattress Firm's year-end sale. With our wide selection at unbeatable prices, you can get up to 50% off top-selling mattress brands like Sealy, starting at $224.99, or Serta at $349.99. Plus, get it delivered fast. Only at Mattress Firm.
This holiday, Verizon has the deal that gets better and better and better.
Get iPhone 13 Pro on us when you trade in your old or damaged phone.
Better? Better. Hey. And up to $1,000 when you switch. Better. Because everyone deserves better.
I got that legend in my veins. Y'all gonna know my name.
The toughest 8 seconds in sports is back. The PBR on CBS Sports Network.
I got that legend in my veins. Y'all gonna know my name.
College basketball on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back? And by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, and secure.
Great tradition here in Ruston. Louisiana Tech getting set for a big Conference USA matchup today. Starting last, brought to you by Chase Freedom Unlimited. For the toppers, Cameron Justice, an amazing story we'll tell you about. Second chance to play college basketball, and is taking full advantage of it. It is one of the best stories in the nation this year. Louisiana Tech got 4 second-half threes from Keyston Willis against Marshall here on Thursday to help put the game away. Tremendous range for the transfer from Incarnate Word. Really good player. And a big win for Louisiana Tech here Thursday against Marshall to open up Conference USA play. Western Kentucky was supposed to open up their league slate against Southern Miss in Hattiesburg, but a COVID postponed game for now. And coach, there he is, 275 pounds of power, Kenneth Lofton Jr.
He's a Terminator, tremendous player. I think he's a top player in Conference USA at this stage. Dave, early in the season, terrific. Keys to the game, Western Kentucky got to protect the paint and let the big dogs eat. Get the ball to the big guys, Western Kentucky. But La Tech, transition points, go in transition and knock down threes. Three-point shooting is something that they're okay at, but they better knock down threes against the zone by Western Kentucky.
Kevin Mathis, Kirby Sutton, Rob Foster on court officiating crew here today in Ruston. On New Year's Day game. Each team wants to welcome in 2022 with a victory. Western Kentucky very well tested. 5 losses, yes, but against some really good teams. Strength of schedule, Minnesota, South Carolina, Memphis, Ole Miss, Buffalo, Louisville, and Kentucky. Very impressive. Eric Conkle, he's impressive. Reigning Conference USA Coach of the Year for good reason. 139 wins already in year 7, 4th in Tech history. And here we go, first half-court possession for the Toppers.
La Tech starts a man-to-man, which they play 99% of the time.
Offensive foul early. That didn't take long.
Great job, Kobe Williams stepping in, taking the charge. He had an unbelievable game the other night. Did a great job helping them come through and get a terrific win on Thursday.
Career best 22 for Kobe Williams. And the team's leader in assists. Here's Lofton, the touch, baseline block. Guess who? Sharp at 7-5. 5 blocks a game. Team more than 6 rejections a game. For the big guy, Jamarion Sharp. Long range 3. Louisiana Tech gets going with Archibald.
Excellent three-point shooter, Dave, about 36%. That's the key. We think we're going to see a lot of zone by Western Kentucky to protect the big guy. Marion Sharp, keep him out of foul trouble.
Here is Justice. And there is a long-range shot.
He's your guy. You love him, don't you, Dave? Watching him, and he's their lightning rod. Against Louisville, as you know, he was 5 for 5 from three-point land in the first half. Scored 18 points and a half and 25 for the game in a big win over the Cardinals.
Third stop, Cameron Justice, the former high school player of the year in the state of Kentucky. Vanderbilt, IUPUI. And then back to Western Kentucky for his second stint. He was in sales as he handles the ball here last year. Didn't like it. Worked in West Virginia. So returned to Bowling Green to be a GA in academics with basketball. And then an application to the NCAA. And then the waiver because he didn't play last year. Got an extra COVID year. And now he's starting for Western Kentucky. It's an amazing story.
Tremendous story, Dave. Once again, that's great. The NCAA is looking at the whole situation, not being too strict. And here he goes. Bang.
Right on cue. Baseline. There you go. Thank you, Cam, for hitting some shots while we tell your story.
And thank you, NCAA, for letting this guy play so our fans can enjoy it.
Cleared November 10th. The next game was against Minnesota on November 12th in Asheville, North Carolina. Only one problem. Cam was getting married.
All right, well, you got to balance your priorities. Marriage, certainly.
So he got married first and played the next day after a 4-hour drive from the site of the wedding in Kentucky. It's something else.
You got a piece of that. I'm counting as another block.
Playing well so far. The big guy, a big factor. Luke Frampton, transfer from Davidson to McKnight. He's one of the top players in Conference USA this year. Long range miss there from Hamilton.
A little wind in that part of the arena, Dave. So
maybe a little breezy. Maybe a little breezy.
You got to shoot through the wind.
Lofton Jr. crossover on Sharp at 7-5.
I think he sent the message to Kenneth Lofton Jr., Dave. 2 block shots already. This big guy's going to keep coming at you, though.
10 to shoot for Archibald. Kobe Williams in the corner, too strong. Justice can't track it down. Fresh 20 for Tech.
Western Kentucky goes man-to-man now after that missed shot.
Lofton Jr., not known for the long range. Justice the rebound. Front iron miss there from Christian, the 4-year captain here at Louisiana Tech. So glad that Xavier is healthy and on the court again. Loss of handle down low by Hamilton, who's had a tough start here today. Traveling call turns it over.
That's a good call. A lot of the referees, Dave, aren't calling walks. A lot of times guys are, moving their feet, so that's a big advantage, certainly, for the offense. You got to call it. That was an obvious walk. Good call. We have 2 different tempos, Dave. La Tech, as you know, they won a game in the 80s and 90s. West Kentucky will run, but they won a game more like in the 60s to 70s. So the speed is a little different because Western Kentucky's got the big guy. The big dog, he doesn't want to run up and down a track, maybe 7'5", so he wants to pace himself.
65 blocks for Sharp as he handles here, top of the key, entering the game here today. He's altered shots, he's deflected shots already in our first 4 minutes of the first half. Tough start continues for Hamilton. Little jump hook. He started his career at Boston College, then went to Maryland in the Big Ten, and now finishing up at Western Kentucky.
Yep. A lot of threes. Now they're doing Western Kentucky a favor by taking too many threes. Unless they're wide, wide open.
Justice misfires. Archibald trying to track it down along with Hamilton. It's out of bounds. The Old Toppers will keep it for their head coach, Rick Stansbury. He's had tremendous success as well in Bowling Green, Kentucky. He told us pregame, coach, he loves this team. Likes the depth, likes the chemistry, and it's led by this guy handling the ball right here.
A tremendous player. Boom. Not a great shooter, Dave, but he does everything else well. Rebound, steals, assists, perimeter shooting, just okay. I'm surprised Western Kentucky's playing a decent amount of man. Now they're going back, to man-to-man. I'd stay in a zone. Play zone, hands up Harry. Every time they shoot, yell Harry. That don't work, yell Larry. Or yell Barry.
Something to work.
Something.
10 to shoot here for Lofton Jr. Limited against Marshall Thursday with early foul trouble. Archibald looking for a second long-range shot, can't connect. Each team a little cool here to begin the game.
Yep. La Tech shooting 32% from downtown entering the game. That's not their strength. They can get hot, but the other night they were 3 for 14 from the field. Beat Marshall.
McKnight, team's second leading scorer. Cam Justice fouled. Kobe Williams a piece of him. Early timeout, early going. New Year's Day game. It's Western Kentucky and Louisiana Tech head-to-head.
With FanDuel free games, make every performance worthy of an encore. Make every sideline throw an absolute dime. Make every defensive stop the start of a winning streak. Make every picture worth 1,000 words worth $1,000,000. With free-to-play contests on FanDuel, you can make every week a chance to win $1 million. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official partner of the NFL.
Only Daisy Cottage cheese will do. Only Daisy Cottage cheese will do. Satisfying and fresh, so creamy and delish. Only Daisy Cottage cheese will do. Only Daisy Cottage cheese will do. So tasty, so pure. Can I have a little more? Only Daisy Cottage cheese.
Find your rhythm, your happy place. Find your breaking point. Then break it. Every emergency gives you a potent blend of nutrients, so you can emerge your best with Emergency.
Welcome to Sonic. May I take your order?
Can I get 2 patty melts?
Melting the cheese. Order up.
Sonic patty melt.
Out here, you're more than just a landowner. You're a gardener, a landscaper, a hunter. Because you didn't settle for ordinary. Same goes for your equipment. Versatile, powerful, durable Kubota equipment. More goes into it, so you get more out of it.
College basketball on CBS Sports Network is presented by Chase Freedom Unlimited. Louisiana Tech 8-1 in Conference USA openers. After a convincing league lifter here Thursday, we told you about against Marshall for head coach Eric Conkle. Bulldogs picked second coach of the preseason Conference USA poll behind UAB. You've seen UAB play West Virginia. They're really good. Western Kentucky picked third. They're really good.
Exactly. 3 terrific teams. Don't forget North Texas, who, as you know, were the postseason tournament champion from Conference USA. This is an excellent league, Dave. I think it's underrated throughout the country. The guys at the top are loaded. Don't forget Marshall, always dangerous, Old Dominion. So this is an excellent league, and whoever comes out of this league, nobody wants to play them in the big dance.
Two teams met in the NIT last year. Louisiana Tech en route to the Final Four of that event. Beat top seed Colorado State in the consolation game. It was a great run for the Bulldogs last year. Western Kentucky lost to North Texas in the Conference USA Championship game. Here's Sharp at 7'5", too strong. Right low block. He worked on that pregame for that spot for about 10 minutes. Made all those uncontested.
But you got to give it to the big guy. Let the big dog eat. Otherwise, he'll stop playing and take a nap.
Willis a miss at the rim. Each team still chilly here on New Year's Day basketball. Good feed, McKnight down low, can't finish. On a really nice pass, high-low. And Kobe Williams off now for Christian.
La Tech loves to run. They do best. Push it and get into the paint.
Xavier Christian. 2018 issue with his heart. Collapsed handles here on a good feed from Lofton. And misses, basically missed an entire year. So glad he's on the court and healthy again.
It's a great story, Dave. Coming back from serious illness. Whoa.
Look at Justice through traffic and the big guys, and a tough angle. Banks it in off the glass. He is the only offensive threat in this game for West Kentucky. He's got all 7.
He's their guy. You mentioned before, 18.5 against Louisville when they beat the Cardinals. 25 for the game.
Willis, baseline, can't click. And on the rebound for Luke Frampton, the transfer from Davidson, the A-10. McKnight through traffic. Wow, what a move. What a finish, Davion McKnight.
We might need a shot doctor for the three-point shooting of La Tech, Dave. You were pretty good shooting in your prime when you were...
My prime? Well, teams combined are only 1 for 10 from long range, or 2 for 10. 1 each, so it's been cold shooting from beyond the arc.
2-3 zone now by Western Kentucky. They're doing that now to change up, so make La Tech think a little bit. The more they think, the less their feet move.
Keyston Willis, not this time. Archibald, good hustle, fresh 20 here. Offensive glass for Louisiana Tech, but he's out of bounds.
Yeah. Western Kentucky's got to do a much better job rebounding, Dave. It's going to burn them. Davion McKnight, terrific player. I think he's the heart and soul of their team. Nice finish in traffic. Nice left-hand scoop by Davion McKnight.
A good chat with him yesterday. Said he's a big LeBron and Russell Westbrook fan. The Lakers teammates got it done last night in the NBA. I mean, LeBron's unbelievable. See all the dunk last night? Extraordinary.
I didn't see it, Dave. You were working, I was sleeping. No, I didn't see it, but he's 37 years old, LeBron. He's still amazing.
Still going. Well, Davion told us last night the win against Louisville was one he'll remember. He's a former state player of the year in Kentucky, was not recruited by the Cardinals, and to win at home, there's an offensive foul at Diddle Arena for the Hilltoppers was something he'll never forget.
Yeah. It's very dangerous when the big power schools in the conference or in the state, Kentucky and Louisville plays another school. It's a Super Bowl for those other teams because they want to prove that they can play right in the SEC or the ACC.
Jalen Butts in for Rick Stansbury, transfer from DePaul. Pass down low for Hunter, who played really well the other night against Marshall, with Lofton out with the foul issues. Driving the basket and foul called. It's Archibald. 119 career starts for Amari. He's had a great run here in Ruston. Will shoot some free throws.
Nice penetrate. The big guy's not there, so go to the cup. Foul. 2 free throws now for Archibald.
The only points of the day for Louisiana Tech would come from Amari Archibald. Coach, that was a long time ago. A three-pointer. One of the first possessions of our That's been it. 69 starts in a row for Archibald. And he's got one more free throw here. Third most in program history. 12 points against Marshall. And 10 times this year he's got 10-plus points. So without Lofton being a factor who's out of the game right now for Eric Conkle, someone's got to step up here.
Exactly. 5th year for Archibald, Dave, so a veteran, terrific player.
Nearing 200 career threes, has 189 triples after bearing one here today. Couple free throws, maybe that's what gets Louisiana Tech going here.
Now a 1-2-2 zone press by La Tech. They're doing that now to have the defense, Dave, get their offense going, get some deflections or a quick shot by the Hilltoppers. But they just came back, take their time. They want medium tempo. You said before, La Tech wants to play the game like a hurricane, up and down, quick, fast.
Frampton open, Frampton rattles in a three. Luke Frampton from Polka, West Virginia. You know the nickname of the high school, don't you? Polka?
Polka Hunters? No.
No, the Polka Dots.
Polka. Sorry, I was absent that day.
Gotta be the Polka Dots, of course. Butts commits the foul, gets aggressive with Green in the paint. Already 3 fouls on Butts. Wow. Not getting a lot of playing time. Been tough. He's been out the last 2 games with COVID protocols. And the DePaul transfer frustrated and right to the bench next to Rick Stansbury.
Davion McKnight goes out now. He won't be out for long, Dave. Cup of coffee, no time for the cream. He'll be back in.
The freshman LaDamian Bradford is out now for Eric Conkle, transferred Texas A&M. Here's Kobe Williams. A 3 rattles out, and the lid is still in the basket here for Louisiana Tech.
Shooting makes up for a multitude of sins. My name Chuck Daly said that. Frampton comes off the screen. Great form, nice full. Boom. El Tapas by 7. Stay with us in Ruston.
Tops, a pregame show that's top ranked,
Top notch.
top tier. That other pregame show tomorrow on CBS Sports.
With MailChimp, you can guide customers along the path to purchase with our Customer Journey Builder.
Customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
HR shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't be hard to hire the best people, or get them paid, or enable them to work how they want to work. And with Paychecks, it's not. Our integrated HR technology gets you up and running fast, so you can start simplifying and automating everything from recruiting to payroll, benefits to insurance, all while keeping your team connected, productive, and safe. It shouldn't be hard to switch to a better HR solution. And now, it's not. Paychecks makes it simple.
NCIS, you're all under arrest.
Let's do this.
Engineer.
Bad guys in jail. NCIS Hawaii. Watch anytime on demand and streaming on Paramount Plus.
To go. Visit goodtogo.com.
Tonight at 8 Eastern, the toughest sport on dirt makes its return to CBS Sports Network, live from Indianapolis at the Monster Energy Invitational. Catch the PBR Unleash the Beast right here on the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. Tough start, Louisiana Tech, Pete. They have been miserable early from the floor, 1 of 13 overall, 1 of 9 from 3. And Rick Stansbury, the Western coach, told us yesterday, we got to make shots on the road, defend on the road. They're doing that pretty well here so far.
Doing a great job. It's very early. La Tech is streaky. The other night against Marshall, they were 3 for 14 from downtown the first half. Cold as ice. The second half, they got on fire. So we'll see. But what they have to do, Dave, for La Tech is get the ball to the foul line. Get it to the high post, because then you can throw it to either side or underneath. They're not doing that yet. Get it to a skilled guy in the foul line.
Josh Anderson, more than 11 points a game. Not been a factor early here. That could change. Brashear in the corner hits a deep 3. Sophomore JC transfer, Panola College in Texas. Here's Archibald trying to get going here. Wow, that is not close to the basket. And the icy cold shooting continues here for Tech.
I'm stunned, Dave. Right at the home court, terrific team. Just a few of them aren't even close.
Sharp back in the game. 7-5. Here's a double team. Kick out Anderson, not a good pass. Tough to catch and taken back by David Green. The Hofstra transfer. Archibald might have gotten away with a walk. Floats through the paint. Doesn't get the roll. Oh, my goodness. Louisiana Tech is 1 for 15 from the field, Pete.
Yeah. It's hard to believe at home. But credit the defense by Western Kentucky, Dave. Doing a nice job contesting shots in the paint, which La Tech is tremendous scoring in the paint. They shoot 57%. right? Ken Palm, one of the best in the country in shooting 2-point shots in the lane, but right now so far struggling.
Dream start, Western Kentucky on the road here. Keaston Willis with 10 to shoot now. Here's Lofton Jr. back in the game. Scoreless so far. 0 for 2 for the field. There's his first bucket.
Get him going. That's key. Big shot for the big fella.
Third in Conference USA in scoring. First in rebounding, almost 10 a game. Entering play here today. Frampton almost double dribbled.
Yeah.
Justice, third stop. Reverse layup for 2. This is a guy who scored almost 3,000 points in high school. He knows how to fill it up, Pete.
Euro step. Manu Ginobili from Argentina would be proud of him.
That was nice. Baseline reverse layup there for Cam Justice. Lofton Jr., 275 pounds of power. Had it blocked by Sharp with some contact, and he will shoot some free throws here.
Cameron Justice, a shooter. You got to play him tight. Use the rims to protect the Euro step. Nice English, nice soft licorice rims. Counted for the Hilltoppers. I love soft rims, Dave.
You always test the rims during the shoot
I
rounds.
test them, yeah.
Pre-game, I see you out there.
I had some illnesses when I was coaching. I used to bring a weighted ball and hit the rims on the road to soften them up a little bit. Didn't work.
Lofton Jr. one more. We had a great chat with Kenneth yesterday. He talked about how his team, he likes the chemistry, likes the way things are shaping up heading into Conference USA play. And we asked him, how about staying out of foul trouble? Because he had the over-the-back call early, 2.5 minutes in, and the technical. So he had 2 early fouls against Marshall here Thursday. Said, I just got to be more careful.
Exactly.
Got to be smart.
Yep.
Because you know the team's going to go right at him, Pete, every single time.
Every time. You're right. You mentioned Dave, third leading scorer in Conference USA, 17 a game for Lofton Jr. So he's a key. He's the catalyst. He's starting to get rolling now, Dave.
4 straight points, Lofton Jr. Louisiana Tech get back in the game. Hamilton's been quiet no longer. Jamarion Sharp elevates and hammers at 7-5.
He shot down at the shot. He's shooting 77% from the field, Dave, so you can see why. Last 9 games on fire.
Here's Stewart thinking 3-ball. Cans it. Caleb Stewart, freshman out of Texas, much needed triple for Louisiana Tech. Got official timeout here. Got a wire hanging from the hoop there. We're going to have to get that fixed.
Attack the basket, throw it up. Nice finish by Sharp. The defenders came on. Anderson, boom. Throw it down, boom. Stay with us. Got a great one here in Ruston, Conference USA.
NFL fans, hungry for a big win this week? With DraftKings, bet $5 on any NFL team to win their game, and if they do, you win $200 in free bets. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, baby. I could go for some chicken. That actually sounds pretty good. Anyway, download the DraftKings app. Sign up with the promo code, bet $5 to win $200, and make it rain with an official sports betting partner of the NFL.
Now, Rick Stansbury told us a story last night, Pete, in our chat with the head coach about Jamarion Sharp and the whole recruiting story. He's from Hopkinsville, Kentucky. In a junior in high school, he was already 7 feet tall, but was not playing for his high school team. Didn't play in the first half of the game. The coach Stansbury was there to watch another player, by the way. And he said to the high school coach, hey, how about the big guy's going to play? Well, work him out a little bit at halftime. He came out of the locker room, worked him out, liked what he saw. Sharp on the spot, committed to Western Kentucky. He's 7 feet at this point, a high school junior. Well, grades didn't work out. Went to JC, was a 4-star JUCO recruit, kept his promise to Coach Stansbury to play at Western Kentucky in Bowling Green. And yes, is he raw? Does he have to put on weight? Does he have to get better? Yes, but the footwork, obviously the shot blocking, leading the nation, and surprisingly sharp offensive skills. No pun intended there.
Tremendous hands, Dave, too. Catches it, throws it down, and he's getting better and better. Every time he steps on the court, he's improved. So give Rick Stansbury tons of credit. for finding a young man, seeing him, recognizing talent. Not every coach is great evaluating talent. Some great coaches struggle with that.
Still working on the basket here. Repairs in progress. Back in 30 seconds.
Out here, you're more than just a landowner. You're a gardener, a landscaper, a hunter. Because you didn't settle for ordinary. Same goes for your equipment. Versatile, powerful, durable Kubota equipment. More goes into it, so you get more out of it.
(19-12), Western Kentucky shooting threes really well in this first half. The basket repair is complete. We're back underway. We're in Conference USA action. Happy New Year, one and all. Hope you're having a safe and happy New Year's Day. Here's Sharp, the lob, but a foul. Trying to grab that rock up high. Jamarion Sharp. How would you defend someone, Coach, 7'5"?
It's difficult. You always have to have a body on him, Dave. You know, he's not that strong with the lower body yet. Will be in time, but you got to put your body on him. Because if you don't, they throw it up. He's like an elevator. It goes way up and throws it down. They do a nice job finding him.
Coach Stansbury told us pregame he's about 230 pounds right now. Would like to get him up to 250, 260 eventually. Tough to keep weight on. I mean, he's got that thin frame at 7'5". Tallest player ever, Western Kentucky history. And there's Anderson for two.
Very talented player, Dave. From Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Fifth-year senior. 2-3 zone. I like the zone right now for Western Kentucky until they get hot against it and change.
Christian steps back for three. Whoa, that's not even close. Long rebound, didn't hit the rim. Another shot at it. And a miss there for Stewart, who did his first triple try. Cam Justice works back for Anderson on the half court here for Western. Hamilton trying to get going here. Tripped up in the paint.
Exactly, Dave. For them to win, it's a long, long game. He's got to get going. Leading scorer right now for the Hilltoppers. Penetration, little trip. He's averaging 16 a game, transfer from Maryland.
Started his career at Boston College and men of the Terps. And his last stop, Bowling Green, Kentucky. And you're right, big factor, almost 16 points a game. McKnight driving through traffic. A lefty floater can't hit it and gets too physical on the rebound try with Lofton.
McKnight looks like a defensive back, Dave. You know, he's a strong, physical player. Nice penetration. In traffic, tough shot. Lefty going to his right. That's a very tough shot. It goes in there. Terrific rebounder, but poor decision trying to crash the offensive blast with two guys.
It's a big call there, Pete. 2 fouls on Davion McKnight, the sophomore team leader.
Another reason for the zone. Try to protect your players a little bit. Protect the big guy Sharp, and they need Davion McKnight. He plays almost 35 minutes a game, Dave.
Christian for Willis, deep three. Another back iron miss, and McKnight has the long rebound. Defensive glass here for Western. Justice had that great start. 7 early points, all 7 scored by the Hilltoppers today. Hamilton, the spin. The fake. Hangs, can't hit. Traveling first. There's the call on Jarius Hamilton. And we got a timeout in Ruston. Western trying for its first win in league play in the early going this year.
NFL fans, hungry for a big win this week? With DraftKings, bet $5 on any NFL team to win their game, and if they do, you win $200 in free bets. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, baby. I could go for some chicken. That actually sounds pretty good. Anyway, download the DraftKings app. Sign up with the promo code, bet $5 to win $200, and make it rain with an official sports betting partner of the NFL.
Why choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number? Because every great play starts the night before. My Sleep Number 360 smart bed tracks my circadian rhythm, average heart rate, and breathing rate, so I know how well I'm sleeping. It's also temperature balancing, so I stay cool. And it senses my movement and automatically adjusts to help keep me comfortable all night. Sleep Number takes care of the science, so I can focus on other things. The Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed is on sale now, only from Sleep Number.
USAA wouldn't let you in, huh? So you do or don't get up to 30% off your auto insurance with Safe Pilot? That's what I thought.
I'm gonna get it, Frank. I'm gonna get it.
USAA, only for the military community.
This holiday, Verizon has the deal that gets better and better and better.
Get iPhone 13 Pro on us when you trade in your old or damaged phone.
Better? Better. Hey, and up to $1,000 when you switch. Because everyone deserves better.
The legend, Karl Malone. His number retired here at Louisiana Tech. Southland Conference Player of the Year, 1983. And then, of course, went on to greatness in the NBA, where he scored 36,928 points, coach. 14-time NBA All-Star, 2-time NBA MVP, and his name is here at the TAC Karl Malone Court in Ruston.
Great player. He and John Stockton, his partner at the backcourt for the Jazz, were phenomenal. Unbelievable player, and still has a home right near Ruston. Likes to go hunting here. He goes up to Alaska and he shoots his hunting. So a terrific player and had an unbelievable career. One of the best all time in the NBA.
And Kenneth Lofton Jr., Pete, is a candidate for the Karl Malone Award, the national top honor for Power Forward of the Year. It'd be pretty appropriate if Lofton Jr. won that award as a member of Louisiana Tech, named for the legend Karl Malone.
Exactly. You know, he's a tremendous player. I think the top player in Conference USA, Dave, at this stage. But once again, credit the defense by Western Kentucky. Slowing them down right now, but it's early. 1-3-1 half-court zone trap by Western Kentucky. A little change of pace.
Blocking foul. Lofton Jr. trying to make it happen and avoid foul trouble that plagued him on Thursday against Marshall. Toppers, 17 fouls now in our first half here today. And Lofton Jr. right back to the free throw line. Reigning Conference USA Freshman of the Year. All-league pick preseason, of course. One stage, Pete, he had 4 straight double-doubles. And 10-plus points, rebounds in 6 of 7 games. This is a guy who can take over a game at any time.
No question about it. He's got great hands, a tremendous passer, excellent basketball IQ. Special player for the Bulldogs.
1-2 that trip. Free throw line for Kenneth Lofton Jr. from Port Arthur, Texas. Conference USA Freshman of the Week last year. 9 of 14 weeks. Dominant in his freshman year. And still, of course, freshman eligibility.
I go inside to Hamilton. Get him the ball.
Christian overplay. Turnover. They're trying to get it to Hamilton, Pete. Right on cue. Kobe Williams drives, kicks, Archibald thinking 3-ball. Wow, another bad miss. And the struggles continue for Louisiana Tech from the field. Hamilton lost the rock, regains loose change, and hits his first field goal.
Western Kentucky has to take advantage if they want to win this game on the road. Big conference. It's a statement game. These are 2 of the top teams, in my opinion, Dave, in Conference USA, along with UAB. North Texas, the defending champs, excellent, but this is a statement game. One of these teams, or UAB, I think could go to the big dance.
Lofton Jr. over the 7-5, Sharp, but he can't click from long range again. I'll let Lofton Jr. take that shot anytime. Not known for his range. Justice is heel the rim miss. Anderson long rebound, fresh 20 here for Western. Hamilton again trying to get going. Short. Hamilton 1 for 5 from the field. Does have 4 rebounds. Here's Lofton. The take on Sharp at 7-5, who definitely affects the shot and then picks up the foul. First foul on Jamarion Sharp, coach, at 7-5, the junior center.
Goes in, pump fake, he stays on the ground. I don't know, it was close, Dave. Coach Stansbury didn't like that. It looked like he was smelling some bad cheese.
Gold medal winner, U19 team, overseas in Latvia over the summer. They got a lot of attention nationally for that. We talked to Kenneth about that, Pete, yesterday. Said the experience was great, not just winning the gold medal and getting that feel for representing your country, but seeing so many different styles of basketball overseas.
Exactly. Playing against some big guys from all over. They beat France, as you know, in the championship game, and he was the leading scorer for USA. Junior.
He's got 7 points to lead Tech today. McKnight through traffic. Really tough shot, some contact, and a foul call.
Great matchup between Kobe Williams for La Tech and Davion McKnight for Western Kentucky, Dave. Two outstanding guards, two of the top point guards in Conference USA.
Nick Stansbury telling us yesterday, Davion McKnight is the battery that runs this team. He provides their energy. One of the best defenders he has been around in a long time, and that says a lot. We've got a lot of success, of course, at Mississippi State with great run there, many NCAA tournament appearances. And said to us yesterday, McKnight never takes a drill off, especially defensively in practice, and those are the guys you can count on in March, right?
No question. Dave, he has 6 assists a game and 6 rebounds a game. For a guy 6'1", too many turnovers, 4 a game, full disclosure, but outstanding plays, only a sophomore.
You asked him about all those rebounds yesterday.
Yeah.
What did he say? Great positioning?
Yeah, he's tough. He's
watching lots of tape.
Gritty.
Turnover again. Justice on the move. Here comes Western. A great pass, Sharp, up and away for the slam, but first, an offensive foul called on Cameron Justice.
Transition. West Kentucky will pick their spots. Justice, unselfish, way to step in. Excellent play. Kobe Williams. He's got a big heart, Dave. He was great the other day, as you know, against Marshall. Boom. Big dog. He can run. Sharp can run. Big play. And the foul on Justice and take away the 2 points. Kobe Williams. He's got to get going now.
He's been silent today. 0 for 3 from the field so far. No points. Lofton Jr. stripped by Sharp. Regains, but can't hit. Look at Justice hustle for the defensive rebound.
Dave, there should be a stat in changing shots or affecting shots. That time he didn't block it, but he changed it, he affected. Sharp.
Hamilton just off his game today. One of 4 scoring in double figures for Western Kentucky entering this New Year's Day matchup.
Yep.
Lofton Jr., wow, a wild shot. Drastically affected by Sharp at 7'5". And no chance there for Lofton Jr., one of the best players in the league. A deep shot, Anderson is way short. Hamilton the hustle, it's out of bounds. And it's been a rough one here for each team.
Yep. This name, Dave, this game will not go to the Louvre. Film of this game in Paris. This is not
I would say
save for the archives. Louisville denied this game. But hey, whoever wins, it's like a Mona Lisa. It's great. Just get a W.
That's all that matters in the end.
Exactly. A win's a win. But I think La Tech's going to get going soon. The weakness of the zone is a high post. Get the ball to number 3 right there. Get him the basketball. Archibald at the free throw line. That's it. Now attack.
Well coached, Coach. Kobe Williams through traffic. This time lays it up and in. First bucket of the day for the team's leader in assists coming off that big game against Marshall Thursday with 22. McKnight got the 2 fouls, but we saw early 3 fouls for Western. A factor in the foul department. Sharp at 7'5", always a target. Anderson rattles in a deep 3.
You like him, Dave, right? He's talented, preseason, first team selection in Conference USA, about 10 guys, but they like him. Veteran guy also, Western Kentucky.
What do you have to do, Coach, in college basketball? Get old, stay old. There's another example with Anderson. Blocked! Look at Sharp up high. That's why it leads the nation in rejections. Just ask Kenny Hunter, the latest victim.
Tremendous shot block is getting better and better. 7'5", 5 blocks a game. He's an eraser. You want him in your corner, get him to the corner. No, not in his watch. Next step, keep it in bounds and go, Hilltoppers. Stay with us in Rusty.
With the NFL regular season wrapping up, the division leaders are ready for battle, and wildcard berths are up for grabs. How will it all shake out? Sundays, the path to the playoffs is on CBS.
On my travels across the country, I came across this house with water dripping from the ceiling. You never know when something like this will happen. So let the Geico Insurance Agency help you with homeowners insurance and protect yourself from things like fire, theft, or in this case, water damage. Now, if I had to guess, I'd say somewhere upstairs there's a broken pipe.
Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance at geico.com.
We have to be able to repair the enamel on a daily basis. With Pro Enamel Repair Toothpaste, we can help actively repair enamel in its weakened state. It's innovative. My go-to toothpaste is going to be Pro Enamel Repair.
Why is it when someone says, I'm toast, it's not a good thing?
I'd be happy if I was toast.
Why?
Because I'd be delicious. Sonic Patty Melt. And everyone would love me.
NCIS, you're all under arrest.
Let's do this.
Hands in the air.
Bad guys in jail. NCIS Hawaii. Watch anytime on demand and streaming on Paramount Plus.
College basketball on CBS Sports Network is presented by Chase Freedom Unlimited. A new year means a new duo is taking over your afternoons. Weekdays at 3 Eastern. Join Maggie Gray and Andrew Perloff as they sound off on all things sports right here on CBS Sports Network. All right, so Louisiana Tech is struggling. We see that. We know that. Western Kentucky could have a bigger lead. Hi, guys. Happy New Year to the Twins. Those guys are so cute. Western Kentucky could have a bigger lead here. Pete, if you're Eric Conkle and you're trying to get things going, what's the recipe?
What they had to do is full court pressure. Man-to-man, Dave, trap, try to get their defense to get their offense going. Get some deflection, some steals, or quick shot, and go. And rebound the ball. They're great in transition, La Tech. So when you're not making jump shots, Dave, you got to push your transition. All right, you got to press, get some deflection, some steals. All right, and get going. Now they're going small. Taking out Junior Lofton for a little bit. Got to be aggressive. Kobe Williams, attack, attack.
Here's Williams, but Sharp bothers the shot on the drive to the basket again and causes a turnover. Pete, I'm with you. There should be a stat involved in altering possessions.
I agree. That affects the game. That's important. It doesn't go down the box score, but once again, that's a big factor. The big guy affected the game. Made La Tech turn it over.
Frampton the handle here. Rick Stansbury may have undersold what a factor Sharp has been in our chat with him yesterday. He's definitely made his presence felt here today. There's the pick and roll. Sharp at 7-5 open for the moment. Frampton baseline with 5 to shoot. Wild shot, not close. Tried to regain and then lost it out of bounds.
La Tech's offense, Dave, as you mentioned, has not been good at all. Really poor, but their defense has been very good. Only 28 points so far for Western Kentucky.
All right, so Lofton Jr. is back in, Pete.
Yep.
1 of 6 from the field. 5 of his 7 points have come from the free throw line. Not the factor Eric Conkle had hoped he'd be.
Get the ball to the foul line to Archibald, number 3. Get him the basketball. All right, now look inside.
Long-range shot for Williams, who's fouled and one. Chance for a 4-point play for Kobe Williams. Ill-advised foul, Cameron Justice.
We go inside, back outside. Kobe Williams the guy. He's got to be the answer, Dave. The answer the other day, as you mentioned, against Marsh, he was great. He's got to do it again right now with La Tech struggling in this first half. But it's a long, long way to go. It's going to go right down to the wire.
Throughout his career at Louisiana Tech, 13-2 when he scores 10-plus points in a game. Can't complete the 4-point play. Here's a big factor, too, Pete, in this game so far. Sharp not in foul trouble. He's been on the court most of this first half and has been such a presence defensively.
Yep, tremendous.
I mean, look at the post-up.
Yep.
How do you move that body at 7-5?
Yep.
8 to shoot.
Let Hamilton touch it. Let your best player touch it.
Anderson floats. Can't get a roll. Wow. Lid on the basket for each team. Archibald drives. Sharp says no with another block.
Right to the rim.
Jamarion Sharp, another rejection. The timing, Pete, is exquisite.
Amazing. Kept it in bounds.
There you go. Just as Coach Gillen said.
Bill Russell did that many, many years ago, Dave, with the Celtics. He blocked it, but he kept it in bounds, and the Celtics were off and running. This young man, as we mentioned before, both of us, is getting it better and better. He's only started 10 games. His 10th games he started in his Division I career. Now forget about it.
65 blocks entering play today to lead the nation. He's got 3 officially today, although he's altered several shots and changed possessions several times in this first half. Only an 8-point game. That's the good news if you're Eric Conkle, because your team's been outplayed badly in the first half. Long range miss. Frampton, front iron from 3. It could be a lot worse.
No question, should be a lot worse.
Only 5 for 28 from the field for Louisiana Tech. 3 of 16 from 3 in this first half so far. 32nd timeout. 8-point game. Western Kentucky a lead on the road here in Ruston.
At USAA, we've been called too exclusive because we were created for officers. But as we've evolved with the military, we've grown to serve all who've honorably served, no matter their rank or when they were in. A Marine just out of boot camp, or a petty officer from 73, and even his kids and their kids. USAA is made for all who honorably served and their eligible family members. Are we still exclusive? Absolutely. And that's exactly why you should join.
Louisiana Tech has beaten Western Kentucky 6 straight times at home, dating back to 1998, but looking good here, certainly early in the first half for the Hilltoppers. Coming up on AT&T at the half, Adam Zucker, Wally Zerbiak, Seth Davis standing by. Get you caught up on all the news and highlights, all coming up on AT&T at the half on New Year's Day edition. Lofton Jr. the touch, Sharp the block, foul first. Looks like it's Hamilton.
That time they got the ball to the high post, and Sharp came out on the high post. Get it to the high post, get 2-3 zone. Sharp, the big guy, comes way out. They lob it inside to Lofton, and a foul. Good adjustment by Coach Conkle. High-low and bring the big guy out.
Jarius Hamilton, Pete, 2 fouls. That'll be a factor for West Kentucky. Largest lead has only been 11. That was early in the first half at 28-17. So the fact that it's still in range for Lofton Jr. and the Bulldogs is great news.
Exactly. Now turn up the pressure. The point guard's out of the game. Cameron Justice is a 2 guard. It's a combo, but pressure him now. Kobe Williams is the nightmare to play against.
17-plus minutes of the first half. Western Kentucky's had a lead on the road. Touch, Hamilton. Kick out. Long-range shot for Josh Anderson in the corner.
Yeah, he's a microwave when he gets going. He's off the bench. Western Kentucky's not real deep, as we mentioned before, Dave, but Anderson really a big plus. Here we go. Inside again. I wouldn't bring him out. I'd keep him inside. Let him shoot the 3.
Archibald, bothered by Sharp again. It's been a factor in this first half. David Green the handle, 5 to shoot. Archibald travels.
Great defense by Western Kentucky. Give them a lot of credit, Dave. They're playing excellent defense. Their offense is struggling. Offense is not real good, but their defense has been terrific. I think it's going to go right down to the wire. I think La Tech's going to make an adjustment, Dave. We're going to see a tremendous second half on CBS Sports Network. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Timeout called. 19 seconds left in our first half. And the Hilltoppers up by 10 here. We lost a legend this week when Hall of Fame coach, broadcaster, and icon John Madden died at age 85. As the head coach of the Oakland Raiders, he never had a losing season, leading the team to 7 conference championship games and a victory in Super Bowl 11. Madden left the sidelines after 10 seasons, didn't go far, moving to the broadcast booth for 30 years, the first 15 here at CBS. Educated, entertained with his love of knowledge and enthusiasm for the game and its players. He will be dearly missed, and we send our deepest sympathies to his family as we join in mourning his loss.
A great, great coach, Dave, but even a better person. Everybody who he touched, everybody loved him. A gentleman, class, wonderful guy, big loss. I'd run a high ball screen now for Sharp. McKnight, lob it up to the moon. Get to the moon, Sharp, and throw it down.
Here's McKnight. Final moments, first half.
Sharp's out of the game.
Regains and a foul call.
Yep. Took Sharp out of the game, so that play's tough to do when he's sitting on the bench.
16 fouls, so no free throws here. 2 fouls, Kobe Williams first half. He takes a seat next to Eric Conkle for the remaining 5.2 ticks of the opening 20 here. And look who's back in, Sharp. Replaces Josh Anderson, so the option for a lob is here available for Western. Frampton the inbound. Final moments. Here's Hamilton from 15. Rattles out. Another miss. Lofton a rebound, and that is the first half. Not memorable for Louisiana Tech. Bottom line, though, Coach, they're still in the game.
Long way to go. Great defense, I thought, by Western Kentucky, but La Tech did a pretty good job holding them to 31 points. It'll be a great second half.
AT&T the half is next. You're watching college basketball on CBS Sports Network. In Conference USA action to Western Kentucky, we check the first half highlights.
Yeah, Western, excellent first half.
Here is Justice.
Justice coming off the pass. Tremendous
Frampton
three-point
open.
shooter.
Frampton rattles in 11 points a game. That could change.
Yeah, sure, Bashir, not the three. Anderson from way downtown. Anderson, 8 points off the bench, did a great job. Kobe Williams for the Bulldogs. Great penetration, big heart. Tremendous game against Marshall, as we mentioned. Steps back, not a great three-point shooter, but nailed that one. 4-point play opportunity. So he's a big guy, Dave. He's a catalyst for them. All right, stats we see right now for La Tech, 3 for 16 from three-point land, 18%. Great defense, I think, by Western Kentucky, holding La Tech to 18% from the field. So big key is the start of the second half. First 5 minutes are crucial in any game. I think La Tech's going to come out strong and play real well, and we're going right down to the wire.
8 points for Lofton first half, just 1 for 6 though, Pete, from the field. Well, maybe the best player in Conference USA. So let's see if Eric Conkle and his staff can flip the script in half number 2. Archibald on the bounce, Lofton Jr. The take over Sharp for 2.
Nice job, nice finish.
Only his second field goal of the afternoon. And a really good half-court set out of the break for Louisiana Tech.
Big possession now for the Hilltoppers.
Justice elbow, bothered, Williams steal. Feeds for Archibald, lays it in.
Here we go. Tie your hat on, here they come. Climbing up the hill.
The Hilltopper.
Hilltoppers.
That's the great start Eric Conkle and Louisiana Tech wanted to begin the second half. Here's McKnight. He'll drive over Lofton Jr. Can't convert.
They score, I'm calling a timeout if I'm Coach Stansbury.
Williams kicks out. One more pass. Long range shot. Christian can't convert. And Sharp up so high to 7-5 in front of the rebound.
Get Hamilton the ball. Get your leading scorer of the basketball if you're the Hilltoppers.
Justice, deep corner three. Splash.
Nice skip pass. What he does well, Cameron Justice.
Third stop, Vandy, IUPUI, and then Western Kentucky with a year off in between to become a salesman for plumbing manufacturer and tools.
Wow.
Said he didn't like that job very much, but he likes being back on the court for Western Kentucky. Yep. Foul call, and here's Lofton Jr. shooting.
Backing him in. He's holding it, trying to back him inside. Not much of a foul in my eyes, Dave. I mean, protecting Frampton a little bit. Correction, protecting Lofton a little bit.
One more free throw here for Junior.
If you make it, I think they can come out with their pressure, whether it's a zone press or man-to-man. I think it'll be a 1-2-2 zone press if he makes this one.
Big fan of James Harden. And Eric Conkle told us yesterday no one loves the game more than Kenneth Lofton Jr. McKnight floats, runs into trouble, regains the rock, and then hits. Good effort, Davion McKnight.
He's got a big heart, Dave. The young man really got courage, and we talked to Coach Stansbury, you and I, yesterday, right? He was really effusive with his praise of Davion McKnight.
Anytime your head coach calls you the heart and soul of the team, that means a lot.
Yep.
Lofton Jr. right at Sharp, trying to get the big man in foul trouble. Nice take for two. And Lofton Jr. off to a great start in the second half. He's got 13 points. He and Justice, 2 players in this game in double figures. McKnight, step back 3.
Whoa.
Sharp the screen. All the room Davion McKnight needs to bury a triple.
Yep. Turnover. Tech stepped out of bounds. McKnight is not a great three-point shooter, Dave, as you know, so it's a great sign for the Hilltoppers on that one. Goes inside, he backs him under the rim, uses his body as a weapon, pump fake, uses the rim as a protector. Great move by Frampton.
Keaston Willis picks up the foul. He's battling there on the inbounds play.
Coach Stansbury didn't like the call. Tech staying there man-to-man. Play almost the whole game.
Hamilton quiet first half. Maybe he makes some noise in the second. McKnight feeling it. Heat check. Hits from the top of the key. Contested lefty jumper from 17.
You might have heard me talking, Dave, that he's not a great three-point shooter or perimeter shooter. Take that.
He probably did here. I mean, we're courtside, Pete. It's possible. Lofton Jr. on Sharp, the big man. There's the bump and the foul.
Oh, boy.
2 fouls on the big man. Jamarion Sharp.
Coach Stansbury's going crazy on the bench.
Lofton Jr. The extra pass for Williams, who was the inbound passer there, returns to the baseline and hits.
We found some answers now. Backing down Sharp underneath the rim.
That's how you stay away from the 7'5" defender. McKnight is feeling it in this second half. Davion McKnight is on fire. Only player in the nation averaging 13 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals a game. That is filling up the stat sheet, Pete.
Yep.
Sharp 2 fouls. Lofton Jr. knows that, but Sharp just too tough to get around.
Yep.
Has a rebound. Frampton steps into a 3, top of the key, it's bumped! And 1 foul on Christian, and a chance when we return for a 4-point play for Luke Frampton. A sweet 3 from the top of the key.
Davion McKnight, the special player, the left-hander, bangs a 3. Can score all 3 levels, mid-range, boom. He also can take it to the cup. Nice, he's on fire. Big man, big heart, big player for the Hilltoppers.
Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. Because when you're on a mission, you want to get it right the first time. That's where the Home Depot comes in, with an app to rent and reserve the right tools with just a tap. With convenient image search options, and with the ability to see how something looks in your space before you even buy it. It's how the Home Depot takes the guesswork out of the hard work. The Home Depot app, how doers get more done.
Old Trapper Beefs, last bag.
plenty for both of you.
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
Shop Mattress Firm's year-end sale and put an end to junk sleep. Save up to $500 when you get a king bed for the price of a queen or a queen for a twin. Plus, get a free adjustable base with qualifying Sealy purchase up to a $4.99 value. And you get it delivered fast, only at Mattress Firm.
With FanDuel free games, make every picture worth 1,000 words, worth $1 million. With free-to-play contests on FanDuel, you can make every week a chance to win $1 million. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official partner of the NFL.
Squad will be back for some Thursday night hoops as they visit UTEP right here on the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. Heading out to West Texas to take on the Miners Thursday night at 10 Eastern. 10-3 overall after the win over Marshall. Louisiana Tech 1-0 in conference play. We check out some of their upcoming games against Southern Miss back-to-back. The first of which on CBS Sports Network here in Ruston. Loaded league, Pete, again.
Yep.
Gonna be tough.
A lot of good teams, Dave. One of the more balanced leagues they've had in a while, and these are two of the top teams right now. And UAB certainly in that category.
Remember, Frampton fouled on the three-point shot before the break. So the redshirt senior transfer from Davidson, who now has a team-best 27 threes, will try to complete the four-point play. And 1 year for Frampton at Davidson. Sophomore year played 34 games. He was injured 1 year playing for Bob McKillop in North Carolina as well. That was a starter, 10.3 points a game at Davidson in the A-10. Yep. So good talent for Western Kentucky. Completes the four-point play. He's got 7 points today.
10-point lead at the half for Western Kentucky. Right now they're up 17, so the first 5 minutes we mentioned is key. Western Kentucky won that battle by 7 points.
Willis trying to get going after the great game Thursday against Marshall. There it is, his first field goal of the game here. Remember, he hit 4 big threes early second half Thursday against the Thundering Herd.
Exactly. 0 for 5, Dave, as you mentioned, from downtown. He's the key guy, best three-point shooter for La Tech.
McKnight the take, reverse layup for 2. That was special with the left.
Dave, it's his world right now. Whew. We're passing through it. McKnight is on fire.
What a move. He's taking over this game, Pete.
Yep.
Williams, baseline. Sharp says no. Christian, the extra pass. Willis, back-to-back jacks.
Here we go.
From 3 for Keaston Willis. Much needed for the Bulldogs.
Exactly. Better play him. He can make 3 or 4 more. He's not even hitting the rim.
McKnight, 15 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 boards again for the 6'1" guard. Impressive. There's a bump and a foul call.
Sure. That's some battle. Kobe Williams. David McKnight drives penetration to baseline, use the rim as a protector. Nice finish with the left hand. Here we go. Willis, best three-point shooter for La Tech. Knocked in 2 early in the second half.
Inbounds play. Justice lost the handle, but Sharp takes it back with 15 to shoot.
He has good hands for the
really
big fella.
Good hands. I mean, a lot of guys, you've coached 7-footers, Pete, in your great coaching career, our projects. He is pretty advanced. Frampton not this time. A lot of contact. Lofton Jr. gets physical and commits the foul, and that's what he's got to avoid, Pete.
Yep.
Those reactions to foul calls. That's how he got the Tech Thursday against Marshall.
Exactly. Same thing. Can't show up the officials. You can't be emotional. It's a foul. It's a good call. He's going for the ball, but he got entangled. You can't do that. You don't want to make a referee look bad. Don't embarrass him.
Tech's last home loss, January 22nd. So basically a full year ago against Marshall by 7. It's been a while. 16-game home win streak on the line here today. Foul call, Western Kentucky. And a push off there on Hamilton, who's had a really tough day pushing off to get position.
He's got to step up. Got to step up second half for the Hilltoppers.
2 points, 5 rebounds in the game for Jarius Hamilton. Team's leading scorer, 1 of 7 from the field so far.
Man-to-man now for Western Kentucky because Willis has been knocking down threes.
Keyston Willis tries for a third straight three. Sharp over Lofton Jr. and the fans here in Ruston furious. There was no call on the big man. McKnight, another jumper, not this time.
We're at their best in transition.
Stewart for Archibald, and that great start to the game here today. There's the lefty. Still a freshman eligibility-wise. Kick out. Long range shot, much needed, Louisiana Tech. And Archibald. Second three, Amari Archibald gets the crowd going. That makes it a 10-point game.
Go inside to Hamilton. Got to get him going. Go to Hilltop.
Ramped in for Justice. 10 to shoot. Carries it. Turns it over. And it's right back to Louisiana Tech.
They double team inside against Lofton Jr. Kicks it out. Archibald splash. 36% from downtown. So Willis and Archibald are two best three-point shooters. So Lofton's a great passer. So get him the ball. They double him. We'll find the open guy. Still man-to-man now for Western Kentucky.
A good run for Louisiana Tech, trying to get back in the game. But first, you got to get under double figures, right? Then you work on that lead a little more. Lofton Jr. the back in on Sharp with the two fouls. The pump fake.
Oh,
can't
got
finish
away
on
with
the
one.
right.
He got away with one, Dave. Thought that was a foul.
Anderson floats the other way, but can't finish. Rebound for Amari Archibald.
This is what La Tech wants. They want to track meet.
Offensive foul.
Got to be under control.
First foul in the game for Amari Archibald. He had 12 points against Marshall here on Thursday night. Averages 10 a game in his career. Is exactly at 10 points here today. Lofton Jr. has been pretty good. 13 points, 5 rebounds. Anderson floats. Really tough shot. Over Lofton Jr. is not close.
Having a nightmare game, Dave.
But still, they have a nice lead. Christian wants to change that. The four-time team captain, like Willis, shut out in the first half. He's got his first points of the game. It's down to 7. Timeout, Western Kentucky. And for the first time today, the fans here at the Thomas Assembly Center have something to cheer about, Pete.
Transition is what they do best. Way downtown. Kristen, boom. We got a great one here in Ruston. Stick with us. CBS Sports Network.
Out here, you're more than just a landowner. You're a gardener, a landscaper, a hunter. Because you didn't settle for ordinary. Same goes for your equipment. Versatile, powerful, durable Kubota equipment. More goes into it, so you get more out of it.
Find your rhythm, your happy place. Find your breaking point. Then break it. Every emergency gives you a potent blend of nutrients, so you can emerge your best with Emergency.
Welcome to Sonic. May I take your order?
Can I get 2 patty melts?
Melt in the cheese. Order up.
Sonic patty melt.
Jake from State Farm. What's good?
Oh, Patrick?
Nah, fam. Just your typical sneakerhead working here for the employee discount. But speaking of deals, I heard regular guys like me are getting the Patrick price. That can't be real, right?
Listen, State Farm offers rates that fit any budget. Even yours, typical sneakerhead.
Wow. Just anyone now?
Yeah.
Man, these just sold out then.
For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
College basketball on CBS Sports Network is presented by Chase Freedom Unlimited. Kenneth Lofton Jr.'s mom, Gina Duhan Lofton, is here. Taking the action. About 4.5-hour drive from Port Arthur, Texas, Kenneth's hometown. Not too far from Houston. Lofton, one of 5 Texans on the Louisiana Tech roster and has been a go-to state for Eric Conkle now in his 7th year. With 139 wins at home, they've been outstanding. 16 games in a row. Their last loss we talked about, January 22nd of 2021 to Marshall by 7. There is plenty of time, Pete, in now a 7-point game here against the Hilltoppers.
No question, Dave. First half, La Tech shot 3 for 16 for 19% from 3. Early in the second half, 4 for 6, 67%. It's a whole different story second half offensively for La Tech.
Anderson, Hamilton still silent in this game for Western Kentucky, but still they enjoy a 7-point lead. Trying to end a scoring drought on this half-court possession. 4 to shoot for Justice. Needs the big man sharp. Had it blocked. Shot clock violation. Well, Damian Bradford and Junior Lofton, the double team against the 7'5" Jamarion Sharp.
Yep. Right now, all Hilltoppers. Big guy goes up, take that. Little taste of his own medicine. Sharp. It's not Sharp on that one.
What is an overpass? Come on. Question, is that an S or a 5?
I think it's a 5.
I thought so. Frustration loading.
Nobody wants more robot tests, but we could all use more ways to save.
Chai latte for Rob Ott or Rob Ott.
Error human.
Switch to Geico for more ways to save.
With FanDuel free games, make every performance worthy of an encore. Make every sideline throw an absolute dime. Make every defensive stop the start of a winning streak. Make every picture worth 1,000 words worth $1,000,000. With free-to-play contests on FanDuel, you can make every week a chance to win $1 million. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official partner of the NFL.
Old Trapper Beefs. Tough snacks.
Out here, you gotta be tough. My truck, my crew, they're tough. Old Trapper taught me the value of tenderness.
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
This holiday, Verizon has the deal that gets better and better and better.
Get iPhone 13 Pro on us when you trade in your old or damaged phone.
Better?
Better.
And up to $1,000 when you switch. Because everyone deserves better.
After an all-state high school career at Shreveport's Woodlawn High School, about an hour from here, Terry Bradshaw became a star quarterback at Louisiana Tech. And, of course, after a great career for the Bulldogs, went on to become the first overall draft pick of the Pittsburgh Steelers in 1970. 4-time Super Bowl champ, 2-time Super Bowl MVP, and the 1978 NFL Most Valuable Player, a legend in Louisiana, Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah. Great player, great broadcaster, had a wonderful career.
His name gets mentioned around here quite a bit still, Pete.
Yeah, oh yeah. Name for the ages in Louisiana.
The script has been flipped here. 7-point game. At one point, a 17-point lead for Western Kentucky, but they're in a long drought.
Swing the ball, look to drive. Dribble penetration against his zone. That's it, double him. He's a great passer. You better play him tight.
Double team, Crampton Sharp on Lofton Jr. Here's the kick out. Long range shot. A miss this time. Short. Stewart. Trouble down low. Western Kentucky disorganized, and a chance for a 3-point play for Junior and company.
Great hustle by both big men. Lofton gets it, throws it inside. Nice finish by Archibald.
What a play by Lofton Jr. Seated and feeds to teammate Amari Archibald. Chance for a 3-point play.
He's a winner.
All of a sudden, a 5-point game here. 4 minutes, 14 seconds, scoring drought for Western Kentucky. And Pete, you said in the break a moment ago, if this trend continues, Louisiana Tech could win this game convincingly. Let's see if they can make the comeback complete.
Court pressure now by La Tech. David McKnight now's got to show his leadership. Tremendous point guard, only a sophomore, Dave. He's got to get some help. Nobody's showing up in the second half for Western Kentucky.
Bill Toppers 0 for the last 5 from the field. Who gets going here for Western? That's the question.
Wow.
Justice is the answer.
Yeah. He's the guy. Him and McKnight got to score. Other guys are not great scorers.
3 threes. Cameron Justice in the game here today.
Pull the high post. Weakness of his own. Ooh.
Bradford for Williams, under 10 to shoot. Not this time for Archibald.
Western wants a medium tempo, Dave. They don't want to track meet. They don't have the quickness and athleticism of La Tech. Even though they go good athletes, they're not as quick or as deep as La Tech.
25th three of the year, last possession. Justice thinking about number 26.
Wow.
Splash from deep. Cameron Justice, 4 triples today. And we know he can heat up from beyond the arc.
He's streaky, as we mentioned before. 5 for 5 in the first half in their victory over Louisville. Him and McKnight got to be the answers for the Hilltoppers. Kobe try to drive, penetrate versus his zone. Swing it quickly and drive the ball at the gaps.
Kobe Williams, thinking 3, hits a 3.
I love him. He's a winner, Dave. He's a tough cookie. Kobe Williams.
Named after the late legend Kobe Bryant, wears the same number. And loved him as a player, of course. Growing up, watching Kobe and the Lakers win all those titles.
Knight, still by his man.
Kobe Williams off the ball, battling with Cam Justice, commits a foul. First player in the game, coach, 4 fouls. That's Kobe Williams, picks up his 4th personal and going to have to take a seat next to Eric Conklin.
Giant loss for La Tech at this time. He'll be back in a few minutes, but that hurts because he was playing well, just nailed a 3. Great game Thursday, as we mentioned before, against Marshall.
McKnight had that hot streak to begin the half, cold since, and Archibald commits the foul, battling with Justice for position. "17 fouls, Louisiana Tech, second half, so we have some free throws coming up here.
There's Eric Conkle, really upset. Look at him, still giving the referee some heat. He's counseling him very aggressively, Dave. You counsel me aggressively when I mess up.
It's one of your classic lines. Counseling aggressively. I was waiting for that. It's been a while since I've seen it.
I know.
Got to get all the Gillinisms out.
You got to get new material. Oh.
Front end miss. Free throw from Cameron Justice. That's a surprise.
Yep.
Justice, team high 18 points in this one. Sharp, careful with the 2 fouls, baseline. And it stays here with Tech with 18 to shoot. Frampton out, and Jarius Hamilton returns. Team's leading scorer has been quiet today. And Stansbury trying to get him ignited here. Latter stages of the second half.
Willis got to keep looking for his shot. Terrific 3-point shooter for La Tech.
Keyston Willis, 2 big early threes beginning the second half. Got it going for Louisiana Tech. Sharp another block. That's 4 in the game for the nation's leading shot blocker. Long range shot, the miss. And offensive rebound. Lofton the battle. And a foul call. Three fouls on Davey McKnight. And his mom watches Junior Lofton. It's never easy for the parents, right, Pete?
Oh, no, they're in pain. They live and die with every play, every game.
Junior's a little gimpy here. A little slow to get up after the contact a moment ago.
Yep.
Well, Damian Bradford is out. Streaky game.
Yep. Willis got to get going now for the Hilltoppers. Very good score, tremendous three-point shooter.
He's their weapon from beyond the arc, no doubt about it. A 7-point game. Now, high post, Lofton Jr. Watched by Sharp at 7'5". Takes it against the big man. The pump fake, the and one! Kenneth Lofton. Mom approves. Spectacular. Chance for a three-point play.
There we go. Being doubled. Spin, pump fake. Chuck Daly, the great coach of Dream Team #1, 1992, would love that. Pump fake. Get Sharp off balance a little bit. Nice finish by the big fella.
15.7 rebounds here for Lofton. 3 fouls on the 7'5", Jamarion Sharp. And wow, almost rolled out. Kept rolling around and drops at Mom White's a three-point play. And here comes the crowd.
Here comes the crowd.
It's back to 4 points.
Play good defense now. Don't foul. You're in the one-on-one.
Justice up top.
Wow.
Hits it on a three. 5 threes in the game for Cameron Justice.
Got to play him. Staying in the zone. Get it to the big guy. Let the big dog eat.
Lofton Jr. on Sharp. Rifles that pass. Was it tipped to the question? No.
Threw that one into the band.
Caleb Stewart thought it was. Deflected by Jamarion Sharp. We got a timeout at the TAC in Ruston. Cameron Justice on fire from beyond the arc. He's got 5 triples today.
NFL fans, hungry for a big win this week? With DraftKings, bet $5 on any NFL team to win their game, and if they do, you win $200 in free bets. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, baby. I could go for some chicken. That actually sounds pretty good. Anyway, download the DraftKings app. Sign up with the promo code, bet $5 to win $200, and make it rain with an official sports betting partner of the NFL.
So at AT&T, everyone gets our best deals. Aren't others doing that? Others say that, but not everyone gets the best deal. Like, what if I give you a lollipop? Then I give you our best lollipop. That's not fair. At AT&T, we think it's only fair that all customers get our best deals. And you get a choice of plans.
She said everyone.
It's not complicated. Only AT&T gives both new and existing customers our same best deals, like up to $1,000 off our most popular smartphones.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat in my pants.
We have to be able to repair the enamel on a daily basis. With Pro Enamel Repair Toothpaste, we can help actively repair enamel in its weakened state. It's innovative. My go-to toothpaste is going to be Pro Enamel Repair.
College basketball on CBS Sports Network is presented by Chase Freedom Unlimited. 7-point game. Louisiana Tech, Pete, continuing the comeback trail. Western and Cam Justice continuing to say no, but we got a lot of time left.
Exactly. Eternity to go. As a coach, you're dying. 7:55 is a lifetime, Dave. La Tech's got the momentum, but once again, West Kentucky, when they come at them, somebody steps up. Whether it's David McKnight, had 3 hoops in a row, and Justice, as you mentioned, lately has been a couple big threes, so it's exciting.
All right, Pete, let's update your keys to the game here.
Protect the paint. West Kentucky doing a good job. Only 18 points in the paint for La Tech. Let the big dogs eat. Yes, big dogs not eating. 2 points and 2 points. So the donuts. Transition points, 5 fast break. Not good for La Tech. And knockdown threes. Getting a little better. 8 for 25, which is 32%, Dave, in my math. It was experimental admission, so it might be accurate. But doing a better job. Second half, much better for La Tech. So both teams are not really doing the things that they really needed to do, but we got a great game here, Dave. Big momentum right now for La Tech.
Since 2018, 2019, Pete, Louisiana Tech in this arena 53-3, 946 win percentage. We mentioned it's been about a year since they've lost here at home, 16 in a row. The home win streak. Let's see if Western Kentucky can finish them off. Dave Ryan, Pete Gillen, the coach, with you from the TAC in Ruston. Happy New Year, one and all. Hope 2022 is all you hope for. Here's Hamilton. Can he finally hit a shot? Yes.
He came back.
Can. Jarius Hamilton's second field goal of the game for the leading scorer for Western.
2 points at the half. He might have hurt us. The big dog not eating, but that big dog had a little nibble.
Lofton Jr. responds for the free throw line.
Dave, if I'm Western Kentucky, I'm swinging the ball aside and I'm driving it. Get to the free throw line. And have McKnight attacking the basket or Hamilton.
Here's McKnight from the elbow,
Ooh.
rattles it in.
He's playing with the poise of a veteran. He's only a sophomore.
Shelbyville, Kentucky. We told us yesterday, not recruited by Louisville. Awfully sweet to beat the Cardinals on their home court in Bowling Green. And the heart and soul of this team. Traveling call, turnover by Jarius Hamilton. Coach Stansbury loves McKnight.
Yep. I can see why. He's a money player, does it all, as you mentioned before, Dave. Every part of the game, he fills up the box score. Assists, rebounds, scoring, toughness.
He calls him the engine that runs our team. Great team leader as well.
Kobe Williams back in the game now. There he is, the Rain
Willis
Man.
in the corner. Keyston Willis for three, a deep triple. He's got 3 threes, second half after being blanked in the opening 20 for Eric Conkle's team. Back to a 6-point game. 2 possessions now, thanks to Keyston Willis. McKnight trying to respond with Anderson. Baseline floats, offensive foul.
There's the man, Kobe Williams, stepping in. Please. Swing to the corner. Keyston Willis from downtown, the top 3-point shooter for La Tech. Splash. Great shooter. First half 0 for 5. Stepping in, Kobe Williams with the heart of a lion. 2-possession game. Go right down to the wire, Dave.
Transfer from Incarnate Word. He was all Southland Conference there. Really good 3-point shooter in Keyston Willis. Only a sophomore, pretty as you talked about. So some of the younger players going to have to step up. Lofton Jr., thanks to the COVID year, is still officially a freshman. Nice pass down on the extra feed for Archibald. Who floats? Can't hit over Sharp. Long rebound, who's got it? Archibald does. Willis, not this time for 3.
Ooh. It's like La Tech's getting a lot of loose balls, Dave. Balls on the ground, out-quicken the Hilltoppers to the ball. Play good D now, La Tech. I'm Western Kentucky. I'm driving the basketball, Dave, unless you're wide open.
Justice, contested shot, front iron miss. McKnight almost tipped it and had an offensive rebound, stick back try. Double dribble call against Kobe Williams, and he is shocked. Eric Conkle is apoplectic.
Going nuts. He didn't like that one. He's calm. He's like Sunday morning. But now he's going nuts. Really upset. I don't know what he was upset about, Dave. It's awful. He didn't like it. Gotta be careful. You don't want to get a technical in this stage of the game. I think referees are doing a good job.
Last miss from Western after making 5 straight. McKnight trying to get hot again. Does. Davion McKnight for 3. He's got 2 triples in the game and buries that long shot for 20 points. He's been a difference maker for Rick Stansbury in Western Kentucky today.
Why choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number? Because every great play starts the night before. My Sleep Number 360 smart bed tracks my circadian rhythm, average heart rate, and breathing rate, so I know how well I'm sleeping. It's also temperature balancing, so I stay cool. And it senses my movement and automatically adjusts to help keep me comfortable all night. Sleep Number takes care of the science, so I can focus on other things. The Sleep Number 360 smart bed is on sale now, only from Sleep Number.
All right, Pete, so Davion McKnight, player we spoke to yesterday, along with Rick Stansbury, their head coach. 4 threes on the year heading into this game today. He's got 2 today. He's been a big difference.
2 big ones in the second half, Dave. He's got the heart of a lion. Steps up. You can see why Coach Stansbury loves him. He's the heart and soul of the team. Right? He's maybe not the most talented, but he's got a big heart. whatever you need to do, defense, rebounding, steals, deflections, whatever they need, David McKnight is the answer. Only a sophomore. Fabulous player. As we talked to Coach Stansbury yesterday, you and I, he said, I wouldn't trade him for any point guard in the country. And I said, wow. You know, I jumped back in my chair, but he's certainly a special player, only a sophomore.
All-Conference USA freshman team a year ago. All-Conference USA tourney team as well from last year's topper run to the championship game. Lost to the Mean Green of North Texas. Well, the coach said to us yesterday, McKnight's temperature never changes. That means that he's incredibly consistent, especially in practice.
Exactly. Great battle between he and Kobe Williams, 24, with the ball. Both tremendous players.
Sharp at 7-5. The challenge on Lofton Jr. Here comes the double team. Good feed, work down low. A miss there for Christian, and a foul call against Western Kentucky. Sharp has 3 fouls. This one, though, goes against Jarius Hamilton. 4 fouls on the Toppers' leading scorer. And Lofton Jr. to the free throw line. Misses the front end. And Anderson, a big defensive rebound for Western Kentucky. He is challenged and then tied up. Possession does go to Western Kentucky.
Thought he got fouled, Dave. I thought he got fouled in there.
Rick Stansbury did.
From my angle, looked like he got hit. He got a box out. Hamilton did. Nice rebound. Anderson grabbing his arm. 2 guys.
Big front end miss for Lofton. No 1-and-1 free throw shooting for Louisiana Tech.
Good D now by the Hilltop. No foul. Play good D. Get a rebound.
Under 10 on the timer for Anderson. Steps back for 3. Hits a big triple. Josh Anderson's 3rd 3-ball of the game today.
He's fearless, that young man.
And with that, he busted into double figures as well. Impressive road game so far. Up by a dozen with the ball off the steal.
Justice, a lot of poise. That was a good decision. Clock is your best friend right now if you're the Hilltoppers.
No reason to rush, right?
Exactly.
Take advantage of the 30 and the half-court possession.
Exactly. Tech played good D without fouling.
10 to shoot. Justice. Hands to McKnight with 5 on the timer. The lefty spins through traffic. Hangs, can't hit this time. Tip not there. Rebound loose for Justice. Attacks the rim. Doesn't get the roll somehow. And McKnight almost had another rebound.
Kobe Williams, a jet.
Kobe Williams. Lofton Jr. goes up. Had it stripped and no foul called. It was Anderson who got a piece of it.
I thought it was a foul there, Dave. The referee had a better angle than us. Where are you going?
Keaston Willis a steal. Here's Amari Archibald. There's a lay-in. Count it. And a technical call right after the basket. Let's sort this all out. Technical, looks like against Western Kentucky.
Yep. Hamilton goes in, nowhere to go. Poor decision. Going to the basket, attack it. Archibald goes to the rim. Good. Didn't like it. Stay with us.
Feels like every week there's some random person getting attacked on the streets for no reason.
How do you get people to stop hating?
Like this. What we do, we talk, we listen. Well, mostly you talk and we listen.
Blue Bloods, Fridays on CBS.
To heal our future, we have to go back and repair the past.
Welcome to the Earth of the 21st century.
Where are you taking us? Home.
Here we go.
Touchdown! Expect the unexpected!
Join
Joining Inside the NFL on Paramount Plus is a huge honor, and I'll be preparing with the same intensity that I did throughout my career. Brandon with the hand signals to emphasize his point. Amazing technique. Phil takes such a cerebral approach to this game.
You go down there and you bite his ankles.
He's an innovator. JB uses SAT words a bunch.
Frivolity that we...
Frivolity? That is a Harvard man.
Inside the NFL. New episodes streaming Tuesdays exclusively on Paramount Plus.
All right, Coach, still a 10-point game for Western Kentucky, but very eventful of late here in Ruston.
Yeah, you don't want to get a technical at the end. Coach Stansbury, both teams are going up fast, and there's fouls and stuff. Okay, you thought he's a foul there, I think. You thought he got fouled then, I guess. Yeah, that's why Coach Stansbury really got upset. Willis kicks it to Archibald, goes in. Basket tipped it, but it was in, and Coach Stansbury was upset. Thought Hamilton got fouled on his drive, but Hamilton should not have been driving in there anyway. It was a poor decision. And you don't want to get a technical, Coach Stansbury. Not at the end of the game. You have a lead.
20th year overall as a head coach. Surpassed 400 career wins this year. 2 technical shots coming up here for Amari Archibald. So the ball was tipped, the lay-in that we saw a moment ago by Archibald. And then the technical called on Rick Stansbury, as we expected after the basket counted. So Archibald, here a pin drop here at the tack, has one more free throw.
Yep. They said it was a goaltender. He tipped it at the end. The explanation, Dave, as you heard. Point of interruption. Western Kentucky gets the ball after this free throw.
Amari Archibald perfect from the free throw line today. Continues that trend. Knocks that down. 17 points, 7 rebounds in the game for Amari Archibald. 18 for Lofton, 8 rebounds. So the Stars have been shining brightly for Louisiana Tech, especially in the second half.
Man traps. McKnight's got to step up. He's got to come to the ball. Davion McKnight, the point guard.
Frampton, Justice, good press break across the timeline for Western.
A good D now. La Tech got plenty of time. Shot decisions now, very important. Half-court execution is key for Western Kentucky.
McKnight, 5 to shoot from 15. Short, doesn't get the roll somehow on the visiting rims here in Ruston. Lofton Jr. the handle. Sharp the 3 fouls. The pump fake, the bucket. Lofton Jr. Well done.
Great footwork by Lofton.
He's got 20. Justice 21 to lead all scorers. McKnight's got 20. And this one's heating up here in Ruston, Louisiana.
Zone press, 1-2-1-1, back to man for La Tech.
Big possession here with 2 to go in regulation.
Yep.
Can Western finish this game on the road? Closing out road victories, tough in conference play. McKnight drives, the lefty layup doesn't go. 9th rebound, Lofton Jr. Here's Keaston Willis for 2.
They do best. They love to run. Born to run. Bruce Springsteen would love this. He was born to run.
Love the boss, Pete.
He would love to watch La Tech play. So plenty of time, 4-point lead. I get the ball to Davion McKnight, set a ball screen sharp, the big fella, and make a decision. Get the ball to your best ball handler.
5 to shoot. Anderson from the elbow. Back iron miss, Sharp. Offensive glass, fresh 20 here for Western Kentucky.
Yeah. I don't want him taking a shot. I don't want Hamilton shooting the ball. Not his best night. Get the ball to Davion. He's got to come back and get it. You don't want to foul.
Amari Archibald picks it up. 3 fouls on Archibald for Eric Conkle with a minute even to go here in our second half. The foul trouble story. 4 for Hamilton and 4 for Cam Justice.
Hamilton not a great free throw shooter, Dave. 65%.
Justice, coach, that's incorrect. He's got 3. Here's Anderson, big free throw. Cans it. 5th-year senior guard. here in the state of Louisiana from Baton Rouge. His high school team to 3 straight state titles. All-Conference USA defensive team member a year ago. Really talented part of this Western roster. Timeout in Ruston. We're back in 30 seconds.
Carvana's had a lot of firsts. 100% online car buying, car vending machines, and now putting you in control of your financing. At Carvana, get personalized terms, browse for cars that fit your budget, then customize your down payment and monthly payment. And these aren't made-up numbers. It's what you'll really pay, right down to the penny. Whether you're shopping or just looking. It only takes a few seconds, and it won't affect your credit score. Finally, a totally different way to finance your ride. Only from Carvana, the new way to buy a car.
All right, 6-point game here in Ruston. Timeout with a minute even to go in our second half. What's the recipe if you're Eric Conklin trying to make a comeback here?
Well, once again, you try to score, have the clock stop. I get the ball to my best player inside. I get it the ball to Lofton Jr., right? Attack the basket, they double kick it out, try to get a 3 from your top 3-point shooters, Willis or Archibald. But you don't have a lot of time now. And once again, Kobe Williams had the dribble penetration ability to do that.
Williams drives and scores in the baseline. Uncontested there against Justice.
Yeah, too easy.
A timeout call. With 54.5 to go in regulation.
Yep, that's too easy. Kobe Williams, big heart, goes by Justice like the north wind. Nice finish. It's too easy. That can't happen now. If you're Western Kentucky, got to get some help.
So 4 Bulldogs in double figures, led by Lofton's 20, Archibald 17, Keaston Willis 11, now 12 for Kobe Williams. As you check the game reset, wing arrow for Louisiana Tech.
Yep, we see. What I do now, Dave, I want to get the ball to Davion McKnight, my point guard. Justice help him a little bit. He can run now after a basket. You can move. Come to meet it. Now McKnight, come get it.
Anderson.
He's a little shaky with the ball.
Receives on the bounce. There's the pressure. There's the bump and a foul.
Yep.
You okay with that foul, or is it too early?
No, I think it's a good foul. Once again, see how he makes, if he can make these free throws. Right, even if he makes 2, you can go down and make a 3. So it's not too early. You don't want to wait to the end. I like that. But if I'm the Hilltoppers, Dave, I want Davion McKnight to come to the ball at all costs. He's your money guy. He's your point guard.
Anderson back to the free throw line. Front end gets a roll. Big made free throw there for Josh Anderson. He's got 98 career dunks. I was kind of hoping we get to the 100 slam mark in the career of Josh Anderson today. But believe me, no dunks, that's okay. If they get a road win here in Ruston, tough place to play.
Yep.
Hits the second.
5th-year senior. Big game for him this afternoon. You got to protect the paint. Help him.
Williams step back. Over
He's unbelievable.
What a shot for Kobe Williams.
Kobe Williams is unbelievable.
On Louisiana Tech timeout.
What a player. What a player.
Possession game, Pete.
Last 2 baskets. Kobe Williams got the heart of a lion. From way downtown. Got it. Great shot. Kobe Williams. Man.
The definition of a quick step back 3.
Wow.
I mean, that was in a blink of an eye.
Money player.
And it's his 3rd 3 of the game.
Yep.
So 15 for Williams. And a timeout with an eternity here, Pete.
Yep.
42.6 to go.
Eternity is right, Dave. I'm saying, coaches, you die at the bench these last minute or 2 when it's close like this.
All right, take us to both huddles. What are the coaches thinking about right now, Pete?
Well, the big thing is get the ball in bounds. You figure they're going to foul pretty soon, and now there's 42.6 seconds to go. You don't have to foul if you're right now La Tech. But what I would do, I would foul, Dave. I'd try to get trapped in the backcourt and try to foul, all right? If you're West Kentucky, get the ball to Davion Williams. You don't want somebody else dribbling the ball. You know, Frampton might lose it, all right, if they get it back to Anderson who takes it out. So come get it. Davion McKnight, get the basketball.
Turnover. Willis steals, floats, but can't hit. Stick back, not there from Christian. It's out of bounds to Louisiana Tech with 37.2 to go here in the second half. Wow.
Getting the ball in bounds, Dave, as you know, is a key in any game. They couldn't get it in. You have to screen. They didn't screen. Great defense by La Tech. One possession game.
Kobe Williams feeds. Willis can't hit a big three. It almost went down, and Sharp is fouled. Free throws on the other end.
That one in and out. It's okay. Loftus
Marion
congratulating
Sharp
them.
only shoots 47% from the line.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not a bad foul for the Hilltoppers, for La Tech, rather. He struggles at the line, so
10 fouls. Louisiana Tech, 2 free throws here for Marion Sharp, the nation's tallest player from Hopkinsville, Kentucky, misses the first. Critical second free throw coming up here for the big guy. The JC transfer from John A. Logan College. And an incredible 2-year run there. 261 blocks in 2 seasons. Misses 2. And we've got an official timeout.
nobody touched it, so the clock might have started, Dave, before one of the La Tech players touched the basketball.
So the on-court officiating crew will confer here. Very important timing issue to be resolved. And at one point, Pete, a 17-point lead for Western Kentucky with about 16 minutes to go in the second half.
If it goes on a monitor, one of the things, the last 2 minutes, they can check. Nobody touched it, right? And then they blew the whistle, so the clock might have lost a second and a half. We'll see.
Kevin Mathis, Kirby Sitton, and Bob Foster, the on-court officiating crew here today in Ruston. So this will be very important. Critical conference.
It's a big statement game. Both these teams going to be vying for winning the postseason Conference USA tournament. And whoever wins that certainly goes to the NCAA tournament. So last year North Texas won. They went on to beat Purdue in overtime, first round. Yep. Good job by our camera crew. Nobody touched it. The clock was moving.
Restored at 31.8, Pete.
Yeah.
Every tenth of a second matters for our conference team thinking about trying to tie this game.
La Tech does not need a three unless you're wide open. If Willis gets it, number 0, give him the green light. He's their best three-point shooter. Also, Archibald, number 3. I let them shoot it, but got plenty of time. Kobe Williams can penetrate. He's quick as heck.
Speaking of which, Williams, baseline, trying to get free. Tech 10 of 29 from 3. That ball's kicked. So 20 on the shot clock, 21.5 on the game clock.
Dave, now, if I'm Western Kentucky, if it gets down to 12 seconds, I'm going to give a foul. I'm not going to let them shoot it. I wouldn't do it now, but if they pull it out, slow it up, give a foul, all right, because the percentage of them making a shot now is about 1 out of 5 making a 3. Percentage of them getting fouled, make a 3 throw. All right, miss.
Williams for 3. He's got it! Kobe Williams drains the deep triple. All tied. A foul called to the backcourt.
Didn't have to do that. Tie score. What is he doing?
Why was there a foul there?
Here we go. Percentage of them making is 1 out of 5. Kobe Williams going to the game. Dave was not a good three-point shooter, like 15%. He's made 3 second half.
The foul was on Archibald, Pete, and I don't think he knew the score.
No.
Because he was as shocked as anyone and said, my bad, for committing the foul in what is now a tie game. Timeout called by Louisiana Tech with 14.3 seconds to go in the second half. Pete, it's conference play. It's New Year's Day. anything can happen.
Anything can happen. 2022. Wish all our viewers a happy and healthy new year here on CBS Sports Network. Now, Dave, once again, you got Justice as a good shooter, but not a great free throw shooter. So, future games here with Kentucky for an international in the conference play. Rice, North Texas for Atlantic International and UAB. So, we get some tough games next Saturday. They'll be back home. So, we'll see. But I think it's an excellent year in Conference USA. A lot of good teams. I think these are two of the top teams in the conference, along with UAB. North Texas right up, slightly behind them at this early stage, but it's an excellent league. And whoever gets in the tournament, Dave, usually it's only one. Nobody wants to play Conference USA teams. We mentioned before, 5 of the last 6 years, the first round, the Conference USA team has won. They beat Michigan State, Minnesota, Iowa State, very good teams, Purdue. So this is a very good conference, very underrated. Now, once again, Louisiana Tech, there are 14 seconds. We'll have to see. Get 2 shots. I get the ball to my best player, Frampton. Get him the ball, Lofton rather. Get him the basketball down low. All right. Something good will happen. Either he'll score, get fouled, or kick it out for an open 3.
Justice has had a huge game. 21 points, 5 of 7 from 3. 82% free throw shooter. Only attempt today a miss. 2 free throws, cans the first.
I don't like when they get off the line. You're shaking hands, kissing babies, you know. Just stay on the line. You've made the shot, now you got to recalibrate.
Big one. Misses the second.
No
Louisiana
foul.
Tech going for a win here. Pass for Lofton. The pump fake. Can't lay it in, but a foul call. With 5.4 seconds to go, the big guy, Jamarion Sharp, does commit the foul against Lofton Jr. 4 fouls, Pete, on Sharp.
Yep. Penetrate. Osho, a nice pass to Frampton. Pump fake. Gets him in the air. Ooh, the ball hangs in the rim, rolls off. All right.
Lofton Jr., 8 of 12 from the free throw line here today. 65% shooter on the year heading in. Trying to give his team a lead. Hits the first to tie the game. No timeouts, either team remain.
If we get it now, I'm getting the ball to McKnight, whether he makes it or not, and just go to the rim. Davion McKnight, go to the basket. Get a screen to get him the basketball.
21 points, 11 rebounds, Lofton Jr. Yet another double-double. Mom is hopeful for a second free throw to put his team ahead.
Yep. From Western Kentucky, I'd have, all right, Anderson take the ball out, number 4. Get the ball screen for Davion McKnight. Put your head down, go to the rim.
Eric Conkle told us yesterday, this is a guy who loves the game of basketball and loves being in big moments like this. Second free throw. He hits it! Junior, 2 free throws. Okay. Mom loves it. Bulldogs by 1 point.
All right. Yeah, Kobe Williams against McKnight. Tell him to sit down the bench.
No timeouts left. Here we go.
You can't foul now. It's 2 free throws. Get the ball. Go to the rim, McKnight. Go to the rim.
Here's
go to the
McKnight.
rim.
Final moments. Launches for 3. Back iron miss. That's it. Louisiana Tech wins its 17th straight home game. What a comeback. Down 17 in the second half. They win it by 1.
Great win for La Tech. Tremendous courage, stepping up. Big top Kobe Williams. Lofton Jr. was great. Terrific effort. Excellent effort by Western Kentucky. Just couldn't finish the deal.
Eric Conkle pumped because McKnight can't hit from 3.
Nice shot. Good rebound. Eric Conkle pumped up. There's the crowd. The crowd comes alive. Great win. Close the deal. Eric Conkle did a great job. La Tech won 20 games, 5 of his 6 years as a head coach, as you mentioned before. Coach of the Year in Conference USA last season. Doing a wonderful job this year. La Tech, the real deal. Got a great chance of going to the big dance. There'll be some obstacles, but La Tech, tremendous team.
What a comeback win for Louisiana Tech. And Junior Lofton with 22 points and 11 rebounds. The free throws to win the game here today on New Year's Day. Tech by 1. More coming up from Ruston right after this.